Alright everybody, welcome back to another coin cleaning and restoration video. I think I need more light. Today we're going to be cleaning this Agrippa Judaean coin. Very dirty, hard to see, but there is a canopied umbrella with tassels and 3 ears of barley on the back. I'm going to be working through the microscope for the most part, so you can watch what I'm doing. You can see it's very dirty. Don't know how it's going to turn out, but we're going to find out. Quickly going to go over the tools I use. Okay, so I start with the white and the black composite cleaning pencils. You can buy these on Whatnot from Oxhead or from Palatine Numismatics, mechanical. Don't buy the ones on eBay because they're shit. Buy these ones because you can replace the inserts. I use 2 different types of brushes. I use a brass brush and a nylon brush. Brass brush, be very cautious with it. And the 2 main tools I use for the most part are this sewing needle and this X-Acto blade. I've actually bent this sewing needle a little bit. Try and bend it back here. This sewing needle tool is the one I made myself just because it was so hard on my fingers to hold the needle raw. Alright, so I always start with going over the surface with the white cleaning pencil first. I'm going to sharpen this actually. You sharpen them on a piece of sandpaper. Nothing fancy, just a piece of sandpaper. The white one will wear down very quickly, but you want to be cautious because the white one will actually take patina off if you're not careful. So, proceed with caution. And the reason I do this wet is because I want to see the dirt coming up, make sure it's not glued down. If it's a fake patina, and this one does not seem to be, it'll be glued on there. In which case, acetone will take it right off and it won't harm the coin. So, I move the coin around quite a bit. I think you'll be very impressed. I mean, you never know what you're going to get underneath the dirt. 1800 to 2500 years of shit on there. But it's certainly going to be better with better details the way it looks right now. Now, many people will say, oh, you shouldn't clean coins. Well, they're what I like to call wrong. You shouldn't clean modern coins. Ancient coins have always been cleaned. They always will be. Because you otherwise would never see anything on them, any details. Even if they've just been wiped off and hosed off, that's still cleaning. That doesn't mean take the patination off. That doesn't mean tool it to give it better details or anything like that. Oops, wrong water. We don't want that. I'm going to cover the citric acid I do not want to put on bronze. I was cleaning actually I can show you. I was cleaning this. This silver EQ was covered with incrustations. This whole back side. And I cleaned it off with EDTA soak and a lot of work. And it's a very nice coin. I shouldn't say clean, I restored it. Wait a minute. Yes. Okay. I'm going to do the other side too, I think, while I got the pencil out. And again, I'm just going over it, not too hard, just to try and break up the top layer of dirt so I can see the, the ridges, the valleys of the coin strike, where I need to get into and where I don't. You want to be careful not to polish the highlights. You'll see a lot of coins with like a polished copper look. They've either been brushed really heavily, or they've had this pushed on a little too hard and it's basically shined up the bronze. We don't really want that if we can avoid it. You see I'm working through the ears of barley, kind of in the middles of it. Restoring these coins is literally a layered step-by-step process. Unless you've got one, I'm uploading some videos right now of ones with a false dirt patina put on them with no glue. So it literally took about 3 minutes to restore them, to get that shit off. And this is going to go from being a $5 coin to a $50 coin, I think. But we will see. The liquid I'm using is only distilled water, by the way, guys. No chemicals on bronze, no EDTA, no citric acid, unless you want a nice new shiny pencil, or penny rather. Okay, so on the microscope it's hard to see. To the eye it's much better, but here's the parasol. Now you can see there's quite a bit of corrosion on this coin, which is probably why they covered it with the dirt, or they didn't bother. But I still want to see the details slightly better. So I'm going with this needle softly, and I'm just picking the dirt out of the grooves. You know, this can be tedious, but I find it cathartic. I find it relaxing. It's really nice to see results as you work. And some coins take months and months to restore. Sometimes I just got to keep soaking them. Sometimes it comes right off. Every coin's different. But whatever I'm going to do to it, I feel it's going to improve the coin. Now see, on this side, there's no way I'm using that scalpel because it's just too pitted. And if you ever wonder, by the way, billing is a mix of bronze and silver. Quite usually a low bit of silver. But if you ever want to know if it's higher content, just look at the fields. If the fields are corroded, it's higher bronze content. Silver doesn't corrode like that. And you can see this is a sewing needle, but look how small the grooves are that I have to get into. Even this isn't sharp enough, which is why I use the X-Acto blade sharp edge sometimes just to get in there. But I kind of need straight angles to do that. And this coin doesn't have a lot of that. If it wasn't corroded and the fields were smooth, I would do that. But it's not the case, so this may not end up being a $50 coin when I'm done, but it's certainly going to be better than what it was. I like to make these videos for you guys just because hopefully it helps you a little bit in some way, even if it's what not to do. Shit, leave a comment. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm crazy. Whatever you want. I'm a big boy. You won't hurt my feelings. I guarantee you this coin's going to be better than when I started. Yeah, I'm already seeing the details come out a bit. I think I'm going to give it another run with the... Actually, I'm going to use the black pencil. The black one is... it takes a little more work, but it won't harm the patina or anything. I just want to get a nice sharp tip on it. See if I can pop out any more of that dirt. I don't know if this is going to be the ticket or not. Every coin is kind of something new. There's no set formula exactly. And there's no replacement for experience and practice. I strongly recommend starting with coins you don't mind ruining, because you will ruin some. Hopefully if you guys are on Whatnot, that's how you found me. If not, join Whatnot. I'm Jinx Canada on there too. Sell ancient coins, medieval coins. I'm shredding my fingertips. I really should be wearing gloves just to protect my fingers, but yeah, maybe I'll put a glove on. Probably should have done that to begin with. It's not for the coin. I'm not worried about the coin. You can handle it with bare hands. It's for my hands and my fingers. Makes it less painful for me to hold, especially when I'm brushing it, because when I'm brushing it with the brass brush, it shreds my fingers. I did so many coins when I first started, I couldn't even feel my index fingertip anymore. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Alright, that's quite a bit's come off there. Oops, sorry, there's the parasol right there. Alright, let's go to the other side. I think I'm going to use the black tip first, and then I'm going to go to the needle. And again, I'm just trying to, you know, as much pressure, as little pressure as needed, really. And you just kind of learn. You don't really know until you get into them. You'd be surprised. Some dirt you really need to kind of get a little nuclear on it. And it's a fine line to walk. You gotta be cautious. I will tell you my opinion is Q-tips and toothpicks, unless it's a fake dirt patina with no glue, is a complete waste of your time. You can be there till the cows come home. You're never going to get it as clean as I'm going to get it with mechanical cleaning, especially with metal tools. Alright, let's brush this sucker. See what's going on here. The brushing is more using the bristles, the really fine bristles of the brush to try and lift the dirt out of the little nooks and crannies of this coin. As far as Judean coins go, this is one of my favorites, to be honest, is the Hair of Agrippa. Far more than the Widow's Mite. There's something I like about it. A really good one is cool. I mean, a really good Widow's Mite, don't get me wrong. If you can see the Judean writings and the diadem or the 8-point star, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But very rare to see those, and if you do see one, it's not going to be cheap. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. See, I want to let this dry because I need the dirt to be dry so it shows up a better contrast. It only takes a second or two to dry it, but... You can see just from the video how corroded the fields are in this coin. So you're really limited in what you can do to it. We're not going to be able to get all the dirt out of this thing, but we're going to get as much as we can. And then we're going to enhance the finish a bit by sealing it with Renaissance wax and prevent any further corrosion, bronze disease, any of that kind of stuff. There's no bronze disease in this coin though. If you wonder what bronze disease looks like, it's white, powdery, whitish green powdery substance, and you can flake it off. It's easy to quick fix with sodium bicarbonate, sesquicarbonate, I think it's called. You can buy it on Amazon. It's basically just laundry detergent for the most part. In fact, I think if you soaked it in laundry detergent, it would probably be fine. But don't quote me on that until I actually look it up. Anyway, it is by sodium sesquicarbonate, or however you pronounce it. And you can buy it on Amazon quite cheaply, like 10 bucks maybe for a bag of the powder. Alright, let's get this little brushing here. Let's see where we're at. This isn't a great coin, so I'm not going to spend an hour on it. In fact, already 15 minutes in, that might be all I do on it. Depends how far we get in here. Alright, quite a bit better. Now see, the ears of barley even are hard to see. To the eye it's not that bad, but on the microscope is really unforgiving. Just going to get some more of this dirt over here on this side. What I'm trying to do is work this in little tiny circles, almost like you're brushing your teeth, so that the tip can get into the grooves. Without damaging anything. But wait till you see what it looks like once I wax it. You're going to be very impressed, I think. The details are going to really pop. Especially through the naked eye. I'm gonna go get some propane later and barbecue some dinner for the family. Nice Sunday night. It's nice and cool outside. Beautiful here. Southern Ontario. Alright, I don't think I'm going to go any further with this one. I'm just going to check it. Alright, let's move this back. So I'm going to give you a look at... Hopefully it can focus on the coin. There's the 3 ears of barley. But watch this once I wax it. And this is the wax I'm talking about, this Renaissance wax. Again, on Amazon, you don't need very much. It's a microcrystalline wax. So all I do is take the coin, I scoop like that much on it. And wait till you see what it does to the coin. It seals it up. It's going to absorb into the bronze and protect it. And it's going to make the details pop. I would say the only negative to this stuff is it smells a little bit like gasoline. But only while it's wet. And there you go. Hopefully now you can see the canopy quite a bit better. The 3 ears of barley. Here at Agrippa. Thanks for watching.